Kingdom come, deliverance.
Von Burgov's not coming, so why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go.
What am I supposed to do here? Quest Tipter Twister.
Yeah, I was, but I don't have to do it anymore. It's been dealt with.
Sameen had them kicked out.
Not at all.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Going somewhere, maybe?
No, he didn't say anything.
Just pick up everything and then go sell it afterwards.
Yokels.
Probably not that much. I mean, who else is gonna eat it? It's only gonna be me. It's all mine. That's enough food.
My God. Why are you all? What do you want?
Why didn't Lord von Burgov come?
How should I know? He must have been delayed somewhere. God be with you.
Why am I covered in bloodstone? Oh, from fighting.
I apologize. And the whole time he
No. Who's going to tell me what happened with the hay?
God's wounds.
Which front?
Have you seen Alder and Agnes?
No, but I am seeing two of you, laddie. Hey!
Pig.
So what? We're at a wedding, are we not? We're drinking to the health of the newlyweds. And anyone who doesn't drink is only wishing them grief. So get boozing, laddie.
Thanks for nothing.
You should thank him somehow.
Don't worry. I invited him over. I want to talk to him anyway. What have you been up to? Was you having a good time?
I think so. I talked with the women.
Have you seen your sister and young Lord Sameen? I want to give them my best wishes for their marriage.
I think I saw them going into the cellar. Their marriage has lasted barely half a day, and they already can't handle it sober.
Can't be that bad, surely.
If I had old Sameen for a father-in-law, I wouldn't stay sober either. God be with you.
Leave me alone, or so help me.
He's mad at him.
My friends.
I'm not surprised you chose to forget, given how much she wants. But I'm really proud of you. Lord be with you.
I heard you were talking to the bride. Do you know where I can find her?
Agnes? Well, she mentioned she needed to take a break from the crowd for a while. And then she set off towards the fortress. I suppose she's looking for Older. She's at her wit's end with him.
Thanks. I'll go and have a look for them.
See you later, my friend.
You lout! Come here! I'm telling you! Come here! Here!
Go home, Dobravka. You're drunk.
And you're a mean bastard!
Don't drink if you can't handle it.
That grouchy old fart!
I like how you do.
Greetings. What do you want from me?
Excuse me, my lady. I'm looking for the newlyweds. Would you know where they might be?
And why are you looking for them, lad? Is something wrong?
No, not at all. I'd just like to wish them good luck in their marriage. Lots of healthy children, and so on.
You're kind, but I can't help you. Our Older doesn't like crowds, so I expect they found a quiet corner somewhere to be alone.
Then I shouldn't disturb them.
True. I imagine they're not really in the mood for congratulations right now. God be with you.
You lout! Come here! I'm telling you! Come here! Here!
Christ. I'm coming.
Fight is about to break out. So I need you here and nowhere else. Is that clear?
Yeah. Good day to you. What do you want from me?
Sir, do you know where I can find your son and his bride? I'd like to congratulate them.
Sorry, I haven't seen them for a while either. Don't bother them too much. Let them have some peace. They'll need rest after everything today. Till we meet again.
I'm sorry.
I'm dancing with a lady now. You'll have to wait.
I don't think so. When the fish was late, the swallow just flew to meet it halfway.
So I do have to fight him.
I said no, Wojtek. It's my little sister's wedding, and I want to remember it.
Said down in the cellar. Is that? Is it like the wine cellar?
Christ!
I'm sorry.
Pardon me.
are you doing here? Who are you?
I'm Henry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I was hoping to find you both here. Sir Alder as well. Come now, dry your tears. What's the matter, eh?
It's Alder.
Did he...
No. He just disappeared. Left practically right from the altar.
But why? You two look so happy.
I was hoping he'd stay at home more after we were married. Instead of always riding off somewhere. What a silly goose I am.
I heard he deliberately rushed the ceremony.
Everyone wanted to wait for Sir Otto von Bergov. He was supposed to be the guest of honor. But Alder was on edge all day. Especially after that messenger arrived. He got impatient and said he wanted to have the ceremony right away.
What messenger?
He didn't carry any Lord's colours, just a rider. He came in, exchanged a few rushed words with Alder, and then rode off again. And a little while after the ceremony, Alder rode off too.
What was so urgent that it couldn't wait until morning?
I don't know.
Don't worry. He'll be back soon. Nobody would leave a pretty girl like you alone for long.
He couldn't care less about me. His father arranged the marriage mainly for the money they're getting from my pa.
I think he really loves you. During the ceremony, he was gazing at you like an apparition of the Virgin Mary.
Then why would he disappear right after? I'm probably the only bride ever to be abandoned at her own wedding.
No,
I'll be a laughing stock. Oh well, I've already cried buckets. I could use a drink. How about you?
Oh, I wanted to congratulate you anyway, so good luck, good health. May you soon have a healthy son, and later at least 2 daughters. And may...
Make it short. I'm thirsty.
Here's to you.
Booze! Oh, fucking hell! It's you again! Oh, fight! Fuck off me! You wanna fuck the bride, huh? It's not hypocrite!
What are you doing, you drunken fool?
Someone's been coveting the neighbour's wife, eh?
Oh, bollocks!
I'm not gonna blame you. You might have waited until this all went home.
Let's be having you! Let's be having you!
You swine!
I can't change drink.
Think you're about to be
You wouldn't be able to take another one like that.
Yeah!
You'll be ganging up on me.
Can't see that coming, eh?
Okay,
Yeah, don't spare him! You're hardly worth staying by hands for!
next blow gets sent you to hell! Come and help me with this bastard!
Let him have it!
This turned out into a big brawl.
love of God, sort out this rabble before they turn everything into firewood!
It wasn't us, I swear. It's Futoyek. He was drunk. He's mad that I got in between him. Are we on the gallows things again? Oh my god. Make sure it's not a... Good thing I put up the... Be right back. Okay. He's wearing pants.
Oh, cursed luck.
Well, well. Distinguished guests. For the love of God. Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
We need to have a word with you.
Oh, look at his veins.
Would your graces care to sit?
I think not. What brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen? Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your humble rectory. Your concern is really touching, Hanush. Did you come to see me off, or to help me do my laundry? Watch your mouth, priest. You might end up losing more than your parish.
Easy, my friend. Don't let him get you all worked up.
I'd like to teach him a good lesson.
But that's not why we're here.
Well, why are you
playing as multiple
We
characters?
have a secret mission for you.
I'm all ears, Sir Radzik.
Do you know about Lord Capon's mission?
Aye. I had a word or two about that. Where was it you sent him? Trotsky?
Yes, to Sir Otto von Bergoff's castle.
Royal Chamberlain von Berger. The League of Lords fella. You know more than I'd expect from you. It doesn't surprise me. I also know that Trotsky is about 3 days' ride away.
2 days, weather permitting.
The young lord should have been back long since then, shouldn't he?
He should. But he's not.
And now you want me to find out why he's not here yet.
That's right. You'll go to Trotsky and see if anything's happened to him.
All right. I'll do it.
Well, that went better than I expected.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. I won't rest until my nephew is safely back in Perkstein. When should I go?
Right away.
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in here of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Let me out! Hey! Hear me!
Give it a rest. No one's come in.
I feel like we're going to be crushed here. Listen here, Henry. I wanted to say, well, that I'm glad to see you again. Henry?
After all, as you know, I'm just a common dung grubber, while you're the great Bellatore.
Bellator? But I was stupid to think like that. It was stupid. But now I'm sitting here too for behaving like a Bellator. I might have left you in it.
Yeah, you might.
Nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to say that, well, you were right. I behaved badly. Awfully.
All right. I accept your apology. All water under the bridge, eh? Old pal.
Thanks. So, what were you getting up to the whole time, anyway?
I was working in the blacksmith's forge in Takov.
Oh, well, lucky for you, you have a trade you could work at.
Sort of. Most of the time I was actually chasing after lost carts or scrambling over the rocks looking for hermits.
Well, at least you weren't bored, eh?
What about you?
I also stuck to what I'm best at.
What, boozing and whoring?
Fucking hunting.
Where did you get the gear for that? We arrived in Troskowitz like a pair of beggars.
By using the old noggin, pal. I pulled a strong thread out of those rags I had on, made a snare for game, and before you could say jackrabbit, I was hawking half a dozen hares around the local cottages.
Weren't you worried about the local gamekeeper?
That nitwit! I found out he was fond of the booze, so I snooped around his lodge, and when sleeping it off, I went hunting. Once, I even went into his shed and, borrowed a bow and a quiver full of arrows.
Thieving, too, to top it all. Christ!
Oh, give over. Once things are sorted out, I'll give it all back. Shh, quiet! There's something going on outside the door.
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick says he's in a bad way.
He's right. Them fuckers cut him up good.
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was that his wounds are healing.
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever. And the Sawbones is away with Sir Otto.
Good God.
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We showed him our letter.
But he's in a fever. You heard them.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow. Hey!
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you rabble! We're messengers from Ratai. Your captain can confirm it. Do you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't give us any peace.
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable. We're envoys of the Lord of Lipa.
About time. Just you wait till Lord von Berghoff hears how you treat a noble. You, come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you. What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now. You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
What? You can't hang a nobleman.
Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you. Hans! But you can't! Hans, don't worry, I'll fix it! Move it! I'm a nobleman! You hear me? I'm a noble! I'm Sir Hans Capon of Bergstein. So, if you want to get out of here, you'll have to make amends and work off your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon up to the store.
Wait, though. What's going to happen with Capon?
With that madman? He was poaching, so he'll swing.
But he really is a noble.
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the 12th time, it won't matter a damn who he used to be anyway. If you want to do something for him, pray. And best pretend you don't know him.
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Ratai. It's the truth, I swear.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know if the poor fellow will live to see morning. They moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden. It seems only God can help him now.
Why did they move your captain to the chapel? All that way up?
So he'd be closer to God. Either the good Lord will help him, or take him to his bosom. The captain's in a really bad way, and our Sawbones is away with Lord von Bergov.
What happens when I'm done with this?
What do you reckon? You'll get another job, and when there's no more work for you, you can bugger off wherever you like.
That's all?
Aye? What'd you expect? The axe? Lord von Bergov is strict, but he ain't a tyrant. But poaching now, that's another matter.
And can I go there? I really have to talk with Captain Thomas.
Don't fucking annoy me, fella. You got off lightly so far, believe me.
What? You won't even let me pray in the chapel?
We will not. You're not allowed inside at all. And don't let me catch you snooping around there.
What about my things? You took everything away from me.
That's what happens to people in jail. When we set you free, you'll get your stuff back. In the worst case, we might keep something to cover the damages you caused at the...
Got it. I'll get to work then.
Good lad. The sinner the blacksmith is idling around somewhere there. He'll think up some job for you. Or go down to the outer bailey where they're building the scaffold near the gate. They'll be working up there for sure. And no wandering around where you're not allowed. Don't stick your nose inside the castle. Got it?
Yeah.
Careful.
So immersive. So great and scandalous.
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
And then turn off your alarm.
I don't know. Seems to me it's always the same. Bad.
Well, it'll be even worse.
Excuse me.
Look, there's a rabble running rampant over the country.
Side quest.
Leave it alone, would you? Suppose it was worth it. It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests.
We're gonna use this when we get out of this, I swear.
Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
It's clear as a bell. Everything was fine as long as we had a king.
We still got a king, though.
Horse poop. I can't sprint by carrying something.
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking, though.
What are you doing?
There we go.
Waited. Guys did it. And I can't even save, so I can't really fuck up.
It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear you. She might take
Hasn't got it easy. He's got all sorts of worries. Sir Otto travels a lot, so he's got to do a lot of stuff on his behalf. The worries he has, Bella treats folks like dirt.
Clear off.
I didn't do anything. Sorry.
That's that.
I wouldn't put it that way.
I finished hauling the sacks. What now?
How should I know? They told me to think up some job for you, so you wouldn't be idle. So if you want to pass the time, go ahead, but do it sensibly.
Well, I'd say there's plenty of work to do around here. I'll gladly help you with something.
Aye, but I've only got work in the forge, and that ain't for everyone. I'm a respected tradesman here, understand?
Well, I'm a blacksmith too, even if I don't look the part right now.
Oh, really?
Aye. My pa was a blacksmith, a respected one.
Then you might actually be some use to me. At least I wouldn't have to work my fingers to the bone all the time. I'll tell you what, go to the forge. The fire's gone cold. I haven't had much time for, well, the trade. So fire it up and make some horseshoes for Kabat. He's our groom. Always bothering me that you don't have shoes for the horses. And there's only one nag stabled here now that his lordship's away with his men.
All right. How many should I make?
How many legs does a horse have?
4.
Smart lad. We've got one horse. But Kabat's already got 3. So that's 4 minus 3, which is...
1. All right.
You'll find everything you...
All right.
And now... And when it's... Lads!
I like blacksmithing. It's so much fun.
Where's that blacksmith? That miserable blacksmith. Where is he now? Where's that blacksmith? Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
Oh my god, shut up.
That damn wretch.
What's that?
That damn wretch. Where is he now?
Son took upon himself our wrong, and showed us the power of enduring pain and torture. Look down upon our Captain Thomas with a father's love, upon all who
Like
Too bad he didn't
always,
give me
he
stuff for a
loiters
sword.
around here all day, and
Gotta
when you
forge a
need
sword.
him, he vanishes like the wind. Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
I've almost got it done. I have to move it.
Where's that blacksmith? Like all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind.
What's the matter, good wife? Why are you standing here grumbling?
Because of that damn blacksmith. I'm waiting here for him like for Judgment Day. The lock on my spice chest is stuck, and Sir Otto will be back any time. How am I to bake gingerbread without ginger ale?
Can I help you somehow?
No, unless you can pick a lock. And
I know how to do it, but first I have to get tools for it.
all right, I'll wait here.
grant that our Captain Thomas may recover. Let wounds be healed, and if you take him from this world, welcome him in to your heavenly kingdom. Take him to your bosom.
The first bell. Another 11 to go.
Let me see. Sure.
Grant that our Captain Thomas may recover. I beg you, let his wounds be healed, and if you may take him from his work, welcome him in to your heavenly kingdom. Take him to your bosom, for he is a good Christian and a fine man.
Good. This won't take long now. I should move it. The second toll for Hans. Good. This won't take long now.
Welcome him in to your heavenly kingdom. Take him to your bosom, for he is a good Christian
Damnation.
Christ, pardon me.
I'm sorry.
Saw him, but
Run.
can't get any peace and quiet
Enough.
around here.
I give up!
There's heavy fines for burglary. And what you were doing with that lock certainly...
I'm sure that looks strange.
I'm listening.
I was just having a closer look at the lock.
A closer look?
I just wanted to see how it works.
I reckon you were more interested in what's hiding behind it.
No, of course not. Why would I?
Because you wanted to get in...
Fuck you.
It's a slaughter!
That's hilarious. Do I start back from... And that's why you don't want to mess it up.
Careful.
Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking, though. It's a lot better here in Frosty.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear you. She might take offense.
I wasn't talking about it.
What do you...
Do you want me to...
Mercy!
Fuck was that?
Surrender!
Either you pay up, right?
Give it a rest.
Ha! I'm in the right.
Look, I don't...
Stop fighting!
I'll beat you. Trust.
I'll kill you! I'll whip your ass so much you'll be looking forward to the cane!
Enough. I give up.
So, you want to pay up, or I'll...
Ha! And now I'm hungry.
Shut you... I won't be in...
Piss off. Ah! Ah!
Hey! Stop fighting!
You're a dead man. You know that?
Cut the bullshit and fight.
You don't fight, cards. You surrender to them.
We're gonna gut you, you whore son. You won't
Do
just get
it.
punishment.
I'm sorry.
to the cave.
I'll hammer some manners on you.
Come on then.
Pacify him, quick!
You don't fight with guards, you fool. You surrender to them.
Show your stuff!
Come on. Let me grab it.
You won't escape punishment.
Come on.
Come on then!
Damn it. So close. They
Get
almost
up,
got
you shit. I'm a death wish.
Fuck!
You see something like that?
Give it to him!
Ah, that was a mean punch.
I got knocked out again.
Oh, why?
I saw a brawl.
Why me?
Someone should break it up.
Hammer up.
What are you? No.
Here you are. Okay, enough messing around. Guess we'll just have to do it.
Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls.
Stop messing around.
It's a lot better here in Frostwood.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear you.
When it's true, it'll be bad, I tell you.
No, seems to me it's always the same. Bad.
Well, it'll be even worse. Look, there's a rabble running rampant over the countryside.
Can't take a woodcutter's axe.
I hear what you're saying.
Leave it alone, would you? It was nice. Good food.
You can't do anything. Just gotta still do this. Let's go. Run as fast as I can, get the stuff going. The bell tolls is gonna to do it fast. Because apparently Hans will die. Hans Capone. Capone.
Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot better here in Frostwood.
It's clear as a bell. Everything was fine as long as we had a king. We still got a king, though. Wenceslas was worth.
Run.
Someone will overhear and you'll get in trouble. It was nice. Good food.
Excuse me.
We're faster than you.
It was nice. Good Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking, though. It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear you. She might take offense.
By the way, you lot all think that the castle
That's that.
Why do you think?
I finished.
How should I told? I.
Well, I.
Then you said so. And there's only.
All right.
How? But
one.
You'll. And now, lads.
When you need him, he vanishes like the wind.
What's the matter?
Because the lot.
But the blacks.
I know he is. Only he tells me to wait.
Seems to me.
I wouldn't be surprised, the lazy wretch.
Can I help you?
No, unless.
No, that's.
That's why I've.
Oh well.
He ought.
To do all this stuff again.
Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
It takes like 12 minutes just to do all this. Why can't I just work on it together?
That damn wretch. That miserable blacksmith. Where is he now?
Halfway there.
That damn wretch. Where's that fool of a blacksmith? Where's that fool of a blacksmith? That miserable blacksmith. Where is he now? Like always, he loiters around here all day. And when you need him, he vanishes like the wind. That miserable blacksmith. Where is he now? Where's that fool of a blacksmith? Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind.
Take him to your bosom, for he is a good Christian and a fine man. Amen.
That miserable blacksmith, where is he now?
Come on.
That damn wretch.
This is almost done.
Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind. Where's that fool of a blacksmith? Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
Grant that our Captain Thomas
Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
I'm always hitting the same place. That's no good.
That miserable blacksmith, where is he now?
Oh, God. Come on.
That damn wretch.
The first bell. Another 11 to go.
Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
At least we got some commentary going on here.
This is almost done.
That damn wretch.
One more.
Where's that?
Interesting. No, totally legit. Well fitted. Boost made by chef. I think that was the best one right there. I'll get that.
Crucifix! Where's that blacksmith?
What's going on? What the hell are you taking? I'll have none of that. Surrender, now! I've got it in for you, scum. The time is, and if I don't...
Take me.
Now I'll take the...
Have a look then.
All right, you won't avoid punishment.
Worst game ever.
Excuse me.
Lots of guests. Not enough free guests, man. It's a lot better here in Frosty.
I like how they can't even see me around that corner, yet they still... Okay, you can't be doing that.
I don't know. Seems to me it's always the same. Bad.
Well, it'll be even
Well,
worse.
this stream is kind of a bust because I keep wasting the time to just do all this stuff.
Careful.
Nut tab.
I ain't so sure about that when I hear what you're saying.
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough free girls for my liking. It's a lot better here in Frosty.
Clear as a bell. Everything was fine as long as we had a king. We still got a king.
Maybe once I turn in this horseshoe, I'll have a save point there.
Someone will over here and you'll get in trouble.
Nah, I'm only a...
It was nice. Good food and drink. It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot better here in Frosty.
Wenceslas was worthless as a king, true, but his brother Sigismund isn't any better. What more can I say? My part...
Come on.
That's that. And on duty, too.
How should I told? I.
I'm a...
Oh,
I...
then you must tell you. So, and there's only...
All right.
How... But
One.
you'll... And now when it... Lads!
That miserable blacksmith. Where is he now? Where's that blacksmith? Where's that fool of a blacksmith? That miserable blacksmith. Where is he now?
Took upon himself our honor, or showed us the power of the
Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind.
Good. That looks finished.
Where's that blacksmith?
Where's that black? He's not black. He's not Smith.
Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind. Where's that blacksmith? Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind.
Let them know that they are not alone in their
Damn wretch. Where's that blacksmith?
That looks good. Now just to temper it.
Like always, he loiters around. Where's that fool of a blacksmith? Where's that blacksmith? Like always,
Well,
he loiters around
I'm
here
about
all
half
day,
done.
And when you need him, he vanishes like the wind. Crucifix. Where's that blacksmith? Crucifix. Where's that blacksmith?
One more. Well, maybe it's sweet.
Blacksmith, where is he now?
What in my
And all other soldiers
in
of
the field station. Three.
Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
The first bell. Another 11 to go.
Nice, I got north enough done within the first bell.
That damn wretch.
This is useless. I should move it.
Crucifix. Where's that blacksmith? Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind. Damn wretch.
And that's it.
Can I just do it on one side?
Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind.
What? Oh, So every time I do something with the forge, I get a lockpick out of it?
What's the matter?
Because of that, the lock...
How can the...
How do you think? And then he...
But the...
I know.
Yes.
I wouldn't be...
Oh, well.
He ought...
Castle is a piece of cake.
About that horse...
Well?
Yeah. Here.
Well, what are you standing...
No.
You're a smart one, eh? Well, he's our groom. Most likely he'll be idling by the upper stables. Just between the two of us. He's a very...
Thank her, the cook.
Jesus Christ, God!
She's not able to open the spice chest.
Again?
Maybe if you fixed it...
Maybe if your pa wiped you off on his sleeve. I'm a castle blacksmith.
No, you're right.
So help her if you want.
She told me you always open it with...
Jesus, why do you...
I'm supposed...
What of it? There's this... I'd rather not ask where you learned. Just don't get...
Sure.
It was nice. Good food.
I brought you those horseshoes. I mean, horseshoe.
That took long enough. I've only got one horse. And you know who gets in the shit over it?
You?
Exactly. Mistakes are punished here. So either I'd end up reduced to beggary, or I'd have to go back to what I was doing before. And I wouldn't like that.
What did you do before?
You're a bit inquisitive, ain't you?
Well, I get the feeling you're actually proud of it.
Let's just say I haven't always made an honest living. Is that enough for you?
Not quite. I'd also like to know if you've still got any tools.
I might be able to find something, but I'll tell you, it won't...
Isn't there maybe...
Well, since you're offering, I lost something playing dice, and I'd like a very nice turquoise rosary.
Who did you lose it to?
Father Nicodemus. That priest rolls dice like the devil himself was guiding his hand.
Don't worry.
But with no trouble, all right?
Naturally.
It was nice. Good food and drink.
Have you seen Erezine the Scribe?
Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
Still no...
None at all.
Can I help you, sir?
No, unless you...
Sure. As it happens.
It's in the castle cellars. Follow...
Yeah, but I'm not allowed there. I was told to...
Never mind that. You go in... What a day. I burned the rue in the morning, and then the girl
Oh, I thought it was in the room.
we're out of venison. I don't know what that gamekeeper's up to again. Actually, I do know, and it ain't nothing good. And now this. 3 years that lock is broken, and 3 years that good-for-nothing has been promising to fix it. But no. After all, I'm just a stupid cook fanker who's always nagging and won't leave anyone in peace. But if I didn't nag, there'd be nothing done in this godforsaken castle. You have to kick people's asses here to even get them out of bed in the morning. The lazy
Can they have
bones.
like an auto-follow? What's he doing here?
Here it is, that damn chest. 3 years I've been telling him. God.
Let's see. Watch a video real quick.
Show you how the center, which is kind of hard. With the mouse, you just have to move it. It's definitely way easier with the mouse, but I'm going to do it with the controller, so that's what I like to use. So you're going to get it there, and then you're going to rotate the lock with its left trigger or mouse and keyboard. It's the D key. And as you're doing that, you're going to move the ball with the rotation. So you see here, I'm going to rotate with the rotation in order to unlock it. That was an easy lock, so that one's on.
Okay.
Truth.
The second toll for Hans.
Thank you kindly, young man. If you want to get a bite to eat, stop by the kitchen.
Farewell, my friend.
And make sure there's a goosing sauce prepared. And that it's not too sweet like the last time. Ow! God above. Starting up again. And make sure there's a goosing sauce prepared. And that it's not too sweet like the last time.
It seems like you'd be glad to...
Alea Yaktan honest, my friend. The die has not been... So I'll be quite glad if you join me.
I heard you have a certain turquoise rosary.
Aye, it belonged to Kabat.
How do you mean?
Kabat is known for having some peculiar things in his property, if you grasp my meaning.
Hang on. You're saying you don't mind holding on to a stolen item?
And who should I give it back to? I doubt Kabat will tell me who he took it from. Besides, you've got to admit a rosary belongs in the hands of a servant of the... Once its owner turns up, I'll gladly give it back to him.
Or lose it in a game of dice. I wouldn't say it's very safe in your hands.
I'm a priest, not a saint. So what of it?
Sorry.
Suit just...
Never mind then.
May the Lord...
Person.
If you're after some leftovers,
Guard?
Must you interrupt me at my prayers?
Sorry to bother you, but I heard you praying.
You know Thomas.
Well, that's a really long story, but I heard what happened to him, and I need to talk to him.
Talk? What do you expect to hear from him? But it's all the same. Thomas is lying in a fever upstairs, and them bastards cut him up good. Poor fella. And if that wasn't enough, they stole his rosary too. Barbarian.
I heard that priest of yours has the rosary.
Nicodemus?
Yeah. I heard he won it from Kabat at dice.
That sounds like him all right. Booze and dice. And consorting with that thief Cabot too.
Well, I suppose he should give it back, right?
He certainly should.
It's awful what some people are capable of.
God's truth. But you did the right thing. Maybe that rosary turning up was a sign from above. Wouldn't you like to pray by Thomas's bedside?
Could I?
Aye, come with me. I'll take you up to the chapel. Usually it ain't open to... well, folk of your station.
I understand. I'd be glad to go and pray for Thomas.
The Sawbones was a little reluctant when I told him I wanted to carry Thomas upstairs. The wounded are supposed to lie as close to the chapel as possible. Everyone knows that. Years ago, I heard from a man that that something similar happened in Strahlenberg during the Margravate Wars. The Burgrave of the castle was seriously wounded. An enemy rider stuck him with a spear like a pig on a spit and pulled him halfway through the woods. No one thought he'd live to see the morning, but the castle chaplain, Petronel by name, ordered that the Burgrave must be close to the Lord when his hour came. There's this really high tower. Strahlenberg. The locals call it the Trumpet. Right near the top. I saw it with my own 2 eyes on the road to Krakow when I was escorting Lord von Burgo there. When they took the Burgrave up there, spear and all, on Petronel's orders, the next day they were amazed. The Burgrave made a miraculous recovery. They say an angel descended there at night and pulled the spear out of the Burgrave's wound. Ever since then, they keep the spear on display at the castle. I understand the Sawbones. He didn't want to make it tough for Thomas, because climbing up to the Maiden ain't easy. Only the fellas and me figured it was the best thing for him.
You're not permitted to be here. Halt! Well, what'll it be?
Easy now! I surrender!
You can't say you weren't warned. You'll pay up and show...
I can't pay.
In that case...
Look.
What are you talking about?
Look, we're both men, aren't we?
Where are you going with this?
It's like this.
No.
They're wheeling... Well, this yarn's at high, and all of a sudden, that girl made...
That's...
Oh.
All right, then.
Oh, thank God. Reputation lost. Did I keep the bread? Yes, awesome. Can you be faster?
The third toll. I better get moving.
Going as fast as I can.
Greetings, Adela. How's he doing?
Everyone to me.
Still,
You there?
in a fever.
Thomas's rosary turned up, so I brought it to him. This wayfarer here found it, and he'd like to pray with Thomas, if you don't mind.
Everyone to me.
I don't mind.
You there?
I'll be going then. Stay strong.
Pardon me for...
If you want to pray, go, unless you're a priest.
No, I'm not.
I'm Adela, Thomas's sister. What is it you want?
I need to talk to your brother.
No chance of that. He's been lying in a fever for 3 days.
3 days.
And the surgeon is away with Sir Otto. Unless he returns soon, Thomas won't be talking to anyone ever again.
Maybe I could help?
The only one who can help now is the priest. And I don't want to sound gloomy, but all he can do is pray too. Just the same as me.
Where's the physician?
He's with Lord von Berghoff.
When Thomas started to get feverish, he left some concoction for him. He was only meant to be gone for a while, but it seems they got stuck somewhere. Anyway, the concoction ran out, and we don't have any other physician here.
No, please. Quick. Over there.
But I'm not a physician.
If I knew that, I'd have... Not even our surgeon knows. He does everything according to his books. He uses some medical manuscripts, whether he's treating people or livestock.
And where is this book?
How should I know?
I'll have a look there then.
But no one is allowed...
I'll figure it out.
Why do you want to help us?
On the right, Yannick.
Well, unless Thomas recovers and testifies that me and my friend are messengers from Ratai, then my friend will be executed.
You mean that poacher who's to be...
He's a noble. Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. The whole thing is one big misunderstanding. And only Thomas can sort it out.
I'm a bit bewildered by all this. All right.
The main thing is, I want Thomas to live too.
Yes, you're right.
I'll get going then. I don't have much time, and neither does Thomas.
Go.
Where'd he go? Coming. Gotta catch up to him. Sorry, dude. Not in there. What's the courtyard this way? It's the courtyard. Guess this would be cool. Find out another place with another kitchen.
Well, who would? This property belongs to someone else.
I'm sorry. That's the gallows. Courtyard should be over here. What's this over there? Might be over there. Wish I knew. Wish I knew.
The fourth bell.
As far as I know.
Sorry.
Out of here.
Can't find it. Upstairs. South.
It was nice. Good food.
You'll have to wait. I've been here.
I suppose you're awake.
Damn right. Or at least a bit of.
I can see if I've got.
Hey.
You might.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
You? What in God's name are you doing here?
I'm looking for medicine for Captain Thomas.
Well, the Sawbones ain't here.
I need help.
Who doesn't? I still have to clean out all the fireplaces in the Crown. Do you know how many there are?
I don't know or care. I have to find medicine for
Thomas. I brought water to him in the tower. And...
Well, you look like you know your way around here.
Why should...
Because I could make plenty of trouble for you with the Chamberlain.
Uh-huh. And what would... I wouldn't be the...
And you think I believe you?
Believe what you want. And now get out of my...
The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time. The 6th bell. Half the time is up.
Grind elderberry leaves. One elderberry. Grind. Ginger. So 2 things of ginger. And distill. Nope. I want to do that.
Ah, maybe I should have boiled it longer.
Distant. Doesn't matter, she'll still work.
I apologize.
The 7th bell.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
It kills
It will
him.
have to be diluted. His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
start one with a warrior.
You all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug, and worst of all,
Thug life.
A poacher. And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead!
Stop! You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Rattay.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But, sir, the captain...
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this! I'm a nobleman, do you hear? A noble! Get your hands off me! You can't do this!
Open the gates!
My lord.
What the hell is going on?
It was just a... It's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble.
That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
Berghoff. So, the captain wasn't even a valid person even to save?
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
That made him look cool, that's for sure.
So, you're messengers from Rattay, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right, then. Let's hear it.
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Ah, welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it? Well, it was somewhat unexpected. I must say, it was the first time I had a noose around my neck, and it wasn't the most pleasant experience.
Please, accept my apologies, sir. And that of my chamberlain, too. Is that not so, Ulrich? I must say in his defense that he had my orders not to admit anyone to the castle, and to be cautious.
I understand, sir. At home, some bandits got into Tamberg by subterfuge, and it cost us a lot of effort to reconquer it.
I'm glad you understand. Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy. But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I'm all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
Why is his...
Well, betray is a strong word. We came to you, Sir Otto, because you're the leading voice of the League of Lords. I expect there are also lords among your ranks who are considering how to find a way out of this sticky situation. And for the Kingdom of Bohemia, it would certainly be better if our powers were to join rather than parting.
Your companion speaks like a diplomat, Sir Hans. However, the question is whether it's possible to join fire with water and end up with anything but nasty smoke. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzig are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy. So we have common interests, too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed, you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather a fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
What should we do if he's unwilling to heed what we say?
His house has always been loyal to mine, and it has always been more than worth their while. So tell him that I would like it to remain so. I do not expect any great obstacles, but it would be wise to show Sir Jaromir respect by sending him someone of status. He will take his time over being persuaded, and then concur, as he always has done.
I'll get to him somehow, sir.
I expect nothing less from you.
Is that all, sir?
It's no simple task. Knowing Jaromir, if I sent a common messenger, he'd come back with a boot print on his backside. Dealing with the lower nobility can be tricky. They tend to be fixated on their own somewhat fragile status.
Which is true.
We'll take care of it, sir. Count on us.
All right. We'll head out as soon as
Why does
possible.
he get regal
Let's not
attire
delay our
like
diplomatic mission
peasant attire?
unnecessarily.
Very
My
well.
freaking knight
I
uniform.
think that is all for now. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will supply you with horses. And once we have resolved this little digression, we shall talk about your own mission.
Thank you, sir.
May I ask something, Sir Otto?
Oh. Ask away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called Istvan Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor, a stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Ah, interesting. Interesting. But I must disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. I'm sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Ulrich here.
Can you stop patting your
And I
dick
shall
for
look
1
forward
second?
to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now there are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your station. There, your equipment shall also be returned to you, and you'll find your horse in the stable. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting mount, and therefore he has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses, if you so wish. Gentlemen, Follow me. So, Sir Hans, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us and we're going to act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offense.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No, you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realize it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realized that.
You couldn't have realized. Yes, you could, but then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir, once more, I apologize. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself.
Close the door after yourself.
Once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
Please excuse him. He's been through a lot, as I'm sure you understand.
It is understandable, of course. I was just hoping that our relationship would be a bit warmer after that, regrettable misunderstanding. Nevertheless, welcome to Trusky, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumor has it that the castle was built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it. It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents. By the way, this place is a maze for strangers. It's very easy to get lost.
Excuse me. Can I not follow again? I lost the option.
The jail cells are down there. But I believe you are already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
Excuse me.
All too well, thanks.
Good doggy, good boy. Mutt!
Here it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door, and a chest where we put your belongings. You'll find some new clothing there, a little gift from our gracious lord, to ensure you're not mistaken for a beggar again. Once you're settled in and properly dressed, stop by the stables. They're beyond the gate, down the path. Ask for Kabat. He was supposed to prepare a horse and pack for you, or tell him you'll keep your own if you insist. Then he'll give you proper tack at least, so you don't disgrace us.
Thanks. I'm grateful.
As you should be. So, you and I are finished, and I can finally attend to some proper work, so this castle doesn't fall on our heads.
make spurs, torch. Do I have a torch? I have a torch, so...
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Sorry. I thought this whole place was for me. So I'll just go sharpen this one.
That's one sharp blade. Put everything back. That wasn't...
Good to see you. Hi. Come to think of it, it was him who told me.
Come here! I'm here for some horse tack.
Well, fuck me blind. You got out of jail yesterday, and today you've got a horse. Fuck, I wouldn't mind having your kind of luck. But you're fucking things up for me and making a mess. And I don't want to get a whipping on your account. I've got the tack ready, but I've been ordered to show you our herring first. You can so kindly take a look at him in the stable here and tell me... Farewell. I'm sorry.
Courage is a lot better.
I took a look at Herring.
And?
I'll take him.
Good. He ain't the fastest, but he'll work his little heart out, and he'll keep going for fucking ages. And he's a well-behaved, smart animal as well. An honest stock, too. From the Sameen stud farm. Not one of them stolen nags that's seen around these parts. I've heard that wind is blowing from them dodgy nomads.
So I heard.
Well, let's not forget about your horse. He's there in the stables, so go and get him. You do know how...
Ah, don't worry. I learned to ride with cumans on my tail. An arrow.
Well, I'll be damned. I never heard such a thing before. But even an experienced horseman like you needs equipment. As you well know, you can tack him up yourself, right?
Sure. Thanks.
See you later, my friend.
Heel!
Come on then. A ride in the fresh air will do us both a world of good. I'm glad you're here. I needed to catch a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to here with that Chamberlain Stuffenberg, or whatever the bastard's name is.
Aye. Whenever I see him, I feel like giving him a smack in the mouth as well.
Or 5. Which reminds me. Look, I know I behaved like an idiot, but...
Nah, don't worry about it. It's water under the bridge.
I'm in your debt. Talking of debts, there's one more we need to settle. Both of us. That herb-woman, Bojena, really helped us after that ambush. If it hadn't been for her, we wouldn't have survived.
Aye. You're right.
I gave her my word. And the word of a noble must be kept.
Don't worry about it. I took care of it on behalf of both of us.
You did? My word, Henry. You are a true Bellator. Only half by birth, but your heart is filled with blue blood.
Thanks, Hans.
How is she getting on, actually? I hope she hasn't had any trouble on account of us.
Not on account of us, no. But Pavlena hasn't turned up for a long time, so she's worried.
We ought to help her, as soon as we get back from Nabokov. It's high time we set out so we can get back before nightfall. Carpe diem.
I'm ready.
Let's mount up then. It's nice to be out under the open sky. I was feeling really cramped in gloomy corridors. I've seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress in comparison. Von Berghoff certainly knows how to make an impression.
That's true. Von Berghoff must be loaded.
I expect the office of the Royal Chamberlain is a nice earner. Or maybe he shits gold ingots. Fuck. This place makes me feel queasy. Memento mori. I could have croaked here and gone off to join my old man in eternity. God rest his soul. And he'd ask me, "So, son, what great deeds have you achieved in life?" And I'd have to tell him, "Well, Pa, I fucked everything up royally, and then they hanged me for poaching." Christ on a stick. I can't have that. When I go into the next life, I need to have something better to tell. A whole lot better.
Start speeding up.
Damn it. I need to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
How could I refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Troskovitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So, get ready. Forward!
Quick! Go!
Faster! Faster!
Go!
Again, come on. You got a fast horse.
Ka! Quick!
Whoa!
Christ, yeah. Oh, I needed that. My head feels a lot clearer now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with me, old pal.
Think nothing of it. But watch out next time. I won't hold back.
You never give up. That's what I like most about you.
So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing that's clearest to me is I won't be trifled with anymore. I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they have the honor of addressing.
I'm with you on that.
Splendid. So, forward to Nabokov. The sooner we get that out of the way, the sooner we can finally start dealing with more important matters. O dentes fortuna juvat! We turn right here.
Your knowledge of these parts is impressive.
Don't worry. I spent some time in the local forest, so I know my way around. Soon the path will turn sharply and head down a steep hill. So be careful your horse doesn't stumble. And by the way, there won't be time for it now, but near Nabokov there's this nice marsh where wild boar go to wallow. A good spot. Tried and tested.
Have you forgotten your last encounter with a boar?
Don't be so discouraging. I've learned a thing or two since then, and I won't let any swine catch me off guard.
So, we're here. What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to greet us. And hopefully not like they did in Trotsky.
Hey, so Yaramir don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me immediately.
Can't be done. Sorry about that.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Bergolf. So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word. You got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will. Just wait and see.
And if they do that one thing again, I'd be so pissed.
Come along. Sir Yaramir will be here any moment.
See?
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Yaramir of Nabokov at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am honored, Sir Yaramir. Sir Otto von Bergov asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to parley with you in the matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times indeed. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort in the tower.
An excellent idea. If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Pelzel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
15 horses? My word, sir. You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir, how did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long, complicated story. But I'm guessing von Burkhoff didn't send you here to find out how well off I am. Or did he?
No, he didn't. I apologize, Sir Yaromir. So, let's proceed to the real reason he sent us. Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Yaromir very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I welcome you to our little place. It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it here. It serves us well. How was your journey? All good?
Aye. Lovely country. A feast for the eyes.
Well, that's nice to hear, especially from someone from far-off parts. But I must say, my throat is dry. And maybe yours too, eh? Come along with me. We'll soon fix that. I'll make you feel at home and we can have a chat. As I said, the fortress may be small, but the work never...
Just save 11:15. I'll be right back. I'll take a break. End the stream there and start up another one. Later.